All right, Dana Osgood is here with your full check of the forecast. And I was joking yesterday, my daughter's birthday party is tomorrow, and it sounds like it's
outside?
just, yeah, it's outside, and it sounds like we're gonna need rain jackets, it sounds like.
If it's later in the day, you definitely have a better chance. Okay, you know,
I appreciate you
I
for
tried.
that,
I tried.
though. No.
Unfortunately, yeah, a lot of heavy rain coming in the morning, some lightning in the precip as we get through the second half of the day. And then next week, another taste of summer. So some more sunshine, some warmer temps, but I know it's another weekend of rain and just cold weather, which we'll talk about in a moment. But right now, today, a really nice day. Right now, we have those high temperatures that we got to today. Our average high temperature is 68 degrees, but for a lot of us, getting into the mid and even upper 70s. Got to 77 in Wiscasset and Augusta, 73 in Portland, 75 in Bangor. So overall, if you saw a fair amount of sunshine, temperatures certainly responded. Especially if you were in southern or coastal Maine earlier today, that's where we were able to get the most sunshine. As you go into the afternoon and evening hours, certainly more cloud cover around. I would say a mix of sun and clouds as a whole. We're also watching some isolated shower activity. Most of the showers have been areas either north of Bangor or south of Kittery and Portsmouth. We did have a couple of showers move through the Portland area. Looks like a few right now in the Sebago Lakes region or just south of it. But I just felt a couple of sprinkles earlier when I was outside about lunchtime. However, we have a lot more heavier rain that'll be moving in overnight tonight and into the day tomorrow. So that's what we're expecting. We'll be watching the rain start to come in. I would say between about 4 and 5 in the mornings when most of that heavy rain will move into areas of western Maine and New Hampshire. And we're going to get a lot of heavy rain in a relatively short period of time. So you can see the oranges, the red colors there. That's a lot of heavy rain in areas of central through western Maine at about 8 in the morning. Might take a little bit longer to get to down east Maine. I would expect a lot of fog to start out the day as well. Once we get into the afternoon, we just do start to see some breaks in the precip. Also, wouldn't be surprised if we heard a few rumbles of thunder as the system goes through as well. Then as we get into the second half of the day, we could see a little bit of clearing here, but overall temperatures still going to be below average. Upper 50s, low 60s, still a lot of cloud cover around, though the heaviest rain will certainly be there in the first half of the day. Could even see a couple of scattered showers or scattered thunderstorms in the second half of the day too. Then once we get into Sunday, the area of low pressure moves farther to our north into Canada. So we still have a lot of clouds around, still have a chance of some scattered showers, but overall Sunday is a drier day. Still going to be cool though. High temperatures likely still in the upper 50s to lower 60s statewide. But as we get into Monday and into next week, that is when we have a little bit more sunshine coming in because we'll have an area of high pressure replacing the low that'll be coming in this weekend. So it's going to be right over us on Saturday. That's why we're going to get so much heavy rain in a shorter period of time. Then that area of low pressure moves farther to our north, which allows us to get a little bit of a touch drier Sunday. Then high pressure moves in for Monday. We'll be springing into summer too because for the weekend we'll be in below average temperatures, but we quickly rebound as we get into next week. And if everything comes together right, could even get temps in the mid 80s as we get into Wednesday and Thursday. Definitely some upper 70s and low 80s, certainly possible areas away from the coastline there. Seas 2 to 4 feet. That small craft advisory starts tomorrow at 11 a.m. So here's a look at that 7-day forecast. So the rainiest part of this weekend is certainly going to be the first half of Saturday. Then we get some slow clearing in the afternoon there and still a chance of showers, especially first half of the day Sunday too. But as we get into next week, guys, that's where we have those temperatures rebounding. So we're not going to get stuck in this cycle of one rainy day right after another. This week, it just happens to line up with the weekend once again.
Hopefully we have more of this kind of pattern. One day, a lot of sun.
That'd be
One day,
nice.
a lot of sun. Looks good. All right, Dana, thank you.